So here we are, we're at about 7,100 feet and we're climbing the Sandia Crest today, and it's an absolutely beautiful day. It's what would you say, about 7:30 in the morning or so?
Yeah, it's about that.
7:30 in the morning, and our intent today is to get all the way to the top, and so we're going to kind of document this all the way up. So here we are at about 7,600 feet. We're at the spring, and so we've climbed about 1,000 feet so far.
So it's about 8:30 in the morning, and we've been going a little just over an hour. Our average speed has been, with a few couple of stops, has been about 2.7 miles per hour. It's a pretty good pace. We've walked about 6,000 steps so far in the past hour. So, you know, we're well on our way to that goal of 10,000 steps today. I think we'll make it.
So we are at 8,400 feet approximately.
Okay.
How many miles have we gone?
We have gone 4.4 miles.
4.4 miles.
In an hour and 45 minutes.
Hour 45.
Average speed of 2.5 miles an hour.
Cool. So I'm concerned because we've reached this spot where we're actually going to start going downhill. Now, of course, our goal is to go to 10,700 feet, so we'll keep you posted. We did go down probably about 100 feet in elevation on that little valley.
Yeah.
And now we're back up to over 8,400 feet once again on the trail going up. And, you know, it's kind of interesting because things are kind of like that. They go up and down on the way up. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit. Here we are, we're back at about 8,400 feet. You know, it just kind of shows that there are always ups and downs on the way up, and we are going to make it to 10,700 feet today. Okay, so we've now been hiking 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we are at 9,000 feet. What's interesting, as you can see as you pan out along the trail, you can see all the rocks that now we're going over. In fact, you can kind of see down there, we came from right down there, and we could have just hiked right up, but obviously it's pretty rugged terrain. But the bottom line is the terrain has gotten a little rougher. So not only as we're going up and down on the way up, there are times that are more difficult than others. There's more of a challenge that you have to overcome. And that's really how it is with our life and with our health. But of course we have a choice to make. We can just give up and not take on that challenge, or we can realize that our goal is 10,700 feet, and that's where we're going. And whatever obstacle comes, however long it takes, if it takes longer than we anticipated, we can accomplish that goal. We've just got to stay focused and stay on track. So here we are. We're at about 9,240 feet, and right up there you can barely see the little house at the very top at 10,700 feet. That's where we're going to be in a little bit. So here we are, Jess and I. We are now at 9,500 feet, and we've been 2 hours and 57 minutes. How many miles have we gone?
About 6.25 miles, so about 3/4 of a mile left.
So we've got about 1,200 feet left to go. We're almost there. Okay, here we are. We're at, according to my watch, which may not be totally accurate, almost 9,900 feet. We're nearing the top, and we've been about 3 hours and 12 minutes. And of course you can see all the city, Rio Rancho and Albuquerque, and of course much beyond. Alright, so here we are. We made it to the top. We're at 10,700 feet. Some of those altitude measurements I was giving you earlier, not quite accurate. My watch is a little off. So they were all a little bit low apparently. But here we are. We made it to the top. We reached the goal, and of course that's what life is about. It's about reaching our goals and accomplishing all that we should be able to do, and fulfilling our mission, what God has sent us on this earth to do. And part of being able to reach that mission and fulfill that purpose is being healthy enough to be able to do that. And so, Jess, have we had a good time today?
We've had a great time. Yeah, good job.